Hi, welcome back HTCs. I'm Tracy McClelland, your Nursing Success System business coach. Are you ready to be successful? Are you ready for success? Oh, I know you are. Well, today our training lesson is about 6 steps to getting started. So you're back from the seminar and you have learned a lot of information. I know you have your training manual handy. You're going to need to keep it close by so you can refer back to some of that really great information we discussed in the certification class. But today I want to talk to you about, now that you're back from the seminar and now you're starting to calm down a little bit, let's get to work. Remember at the seminar I said one of the first things you're going to need to do to really get started is to lay out a plan. If you don't have a plan, you plan to fail. And HTCs, we do not plan to fail. So the first thing you're going to do is work on your business plan. In the packet that I gave you at the event, there was a template for a business plan. Ladies, listen, it doesn't have to be a sophisticated business plan. Remember, it needs to say who, it needs to say what, it needs to say where, it needs to say when. It needs to tell you, first of all, what it is that you're doing and to let you know that you understand what it is you're getting ready to do. You need to have a plan. It can be very basic. Fill in as much information as you possibly can about the who, what, when, where, how parts of your business plan. And once you get something in place, then you want to start to implement it. Most people don't implement because they're waiting till they are ready. Don't wait until you're ready. Implement now. The universe loves speed, and you must do it now. Say it with me. Do it now. Do it now. Number 2, once you finish your business plan, now you want to look at my funding sources, because you're going to have to get some equipment. You're going to have to get a location. So where am I going to pull some funds from? Okay? And this is a business that people will give unto your bosom. Ask people. Let them know that what you're getting ready to set up is going to help the community. You're going to be able to help family members. So if anyone wants to help you, this would be the perfect project for someone to help you with. Funding sources. So where are you going to get the funds from to put the business together, to put some things into place? Now, some people have had to use more money than others. The least I've heard of people using to start this business is $10,000 to as much as $18,000 to $20,000. Now, that may sound like a lot of money at first, but typically you're not spending all of the money at once. You're at the dollar store buying a bundle of your washcloths. So when you leave there, you've spent $26. You go by the local yard sale a couple of Saturday mornings, and before you know it, you spent $500. A little bit here, a little bit there, and then when you tally it up, you realize I've spent $10,000. But I'm telling you, it's certainly going to be well worth the investment. So your business plan is going to be number 1, and then your funding sources. Where is the money going to come from for you to gather the equipment you need to start making some money in your business? Once you look at your funding sources, who's going to support you, who will be your resources, then number 3, where will you provide the training? Okay, now listen, you've heard this location. It's because it's so important and so vital to the success of your business. Okay, you don't want to put it really deep into any particular neighborhood, because you want to make sure that everyone feels welcome to come into that neighborhood to your business. Find a location that is on a main street, or a place maybe in a plaza, or maybe a building off on the corner. And make sure if you're in a large metropolitan area that it's on a bus line, that your potential students have access to you. Remember, we talked about that in our certification course. So where will you put the location for your training? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the beginning steps for starting your 6-figure business. It's just this basic. You got to have that business plan. You got to have a funding source. And you got to decide, and this is very important, the location for the business. Okay? So don't forget about that. Number 4, you want to start acquiring equipment for the business. Now, in the apprenticeship, we talk about, and we included in your packet, a list of equipment items that you're going to need. We initially start off with the CNA program, and every state's CNA program comes with a list with that application. It comes with an equipment list. So that's going to be where you would start acquiring your equipment from that list. Of course, you need teaching supplies. You got to have tables and chairs or desk. You got to have a place to put books. You got to have those essential things, chalkboard or blackboard, something to write on the blackboard. You got those essential things that you need. But the equipment for the medical training part of it, you're going to need to get that equipment list from your individual state. Every state's application will give you a list of what they want to see when they come out to do your annual inspection before you start that CNA business. And that's going to be where you would start in terms of your lab equipment. So, business plan, funding resources, location for training, and number 4, start acquiring equipment. Don't overwhelm yourself, but go ahead and start putting little things in the garage or over in the corner of your house. Start gathering that now, not later. Do it now. Call grandma, have her pull her wheelchair. If she doesn't need it anymore, ask people. They will give you a wheelchair. Some people have Hoyer lifts in their garage. Maybe Aunt Sally used to use the Hoyer lift, and now the halter lift, and now they're not using it anymore. Ask them, can you have it? Let people make donations to your business. I promise you, they will do it, because what you're doing is so wonderful. And it's so selfless of you to want to do this for the community. All right, number 5. I want you, once you go down this list, in this order, ladies, in this order. Number 5, I want you to start working on that CNA application. Okay? Remember, I shared with you that you are not starting a CNA business. This is a health career training center. Means we're going to do a lot of things inside of our career center. But at first, you want to start working on that CNA application. Every state will have different requirements, and it doesn't matter what the requirements are, you can do it. You just take it one step at a time. You're going to be able to use our website as a resource. You're going to use our Facebook group as a resource, and you're going to be able to call us as well to get information on, okay, what do I put for question number 10? I don't understand the question. So you're not going to be in this by yourself. You're not going to be in this alone. But you do want to start working on that CNA application. Never be afraid to pick up the telephone and call the CNA application agency and ask them how much support can you expect from them while you're completing that application. Oftentimes, they may have a resource person there to help you with answering those questions. So that will make it, that's a world of wealth of information there that you're going to be able to utilize as well. And then number 6, you want to create and distribute business cards. Business cards. Ladies, I cannot tell you, and gentlemen, how important it is to start getting out there in a big way. This is not the time to be modest and feel as though, oh, I'm not going to be trying to give my business cards out everywhere I go. Yes, yes, remember, what you're doing is such a selfless service in your community. And how can people come and patronize you? And how can you help them if they don't know what you're doing? So it's extremely important that you not only get the business cards done, but start distributing them. Give them out everywhere you go. Let people know what you're doing, and let them see your enthusiasm about what you're doing. Okay? So this is your very first training, and this is the 6 steps to getting started. And believe it or not, this is a lot of work involved in just these 6 steps. You want to get that business plan started. You want to look at your funding resources. Who's going to be available to help you? Is it your husband? Is it your wife? Your children? Your sisters? Who's going to be able to help you? Not only just funding sources, but who's going to be able to help you in the business? Because at first you may not be able to hire people that you need to pay for their services. You might need some volunteers. So who might you be able to pull in some of those favors we've been doing? Who can you pull in to help you with getting this business off the ground? Location, remember, is very important. Location for the training. Start acquiring the equipment you need. CNA application, remember, is one line at a time, okay? And then create and start distributing your business cards. Now, let's talk about your business cards real quick. I know you don't want to do it, but there should be a picture of you on your business cards. Now, I know you're thinking, oh, no. Yes. If you want to know how to run it right, you want to know how to run a successful business, and you want it to be a 6-figure business, then please don't argue with me. Just do what I say. You need to have a professional headshot done, and you need to put your picture on that business card, because people do business with people they know, they like, and they what? Trust. And that's you. You're the healthcare provider. You're the nurse. You're the one they want to do business with. And guess what else? You are certified. And that means you are bona fide and you know exactly what you're doing. It's always my pleasure to be with our health career training coordinators. We love you guys so much, me and Leroy. We love serving you and helping you be successful 6-figure nurses and get your business off the ground and running. Stay tuned for training module number 2, where we go further into depth about you starting your successful health career training center. I'm Tracy McClelland with Nursing Success System. Until the next time, bye-bye.